Minimize. Are we live? I don't know. We are live. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Monday evening, 8 p.m. I was going to go live on Saturday, except for I forgot my Jackery, which is a electric, I can never think of, generator type thing. It's like where you can plug a few things in. Just with my laptop, it doesn't have the power. It doesn't stay on for long enough to create something. So I didn't want to lose you guys. So that's my bad. So I asked Holly if she could make a post saying that I will be live tonight. I'm back home now. So glad to see you guys in here. I know it's not normal times, and I'm not going to be live tomorrow putting the card together. Excuse me. I'm going to do that on Thursday night, July 3rd. So I am sorry for throwing you guys off this week. And then July 4th is Friday, which, I mean, we may go live. Not sure what people are doing on July 4th. We're just waiting to see some more image sets come in. Holly and I have been talking about that. It's just like there's not a lot of new image sets, and so we're waiting for some new image sets to come in. Yeah, made it home. I made it home this morning. I slept for a little while, but I was like, I want to like stay awake all day so I can sleep tonight. But then I wanted to take a nap, and then I couldn't fall asleep. So I missed Jamie's card making Monday night. But I'm sure you guys had fun in there. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. So hello, Jamie, Deborah, Diane, Gloria, Kimberly, Beth, Linda. Did I already say that? No. I think I got everyone now. Oof. So I was gonna make a shirt, like design a shirt. You know how I like my aliens and Bigfoot stuff. So I was gonna do one of those. But then like I had this idea, and it's a interactive card, but it's not like, it's going to be basically like a card front. It's not going to open. Like it's going to open, but it's not going to be like where you open it. Hopefully I wrote everything down when I had the idea, and then I had more ideas. I'm like, oh, what if I did this? What if I did that? Trying to get it from my brain into Design Space is a whole new thing. As you guys know, I like to just jump in and try to do it in there. So yeah, this is, I think I can do it. I think, I'm glad I typed it into my notes on my phone, because I will be looking back at that, like, what was I thinking? Because as of right now, I'm like, I don't know. But, right, let's go into Design Space. Let's see. Okay, I was pulled way over to the right. There we go. That way I can move you guys over a little bit. Okay, so I'm thinking of like a theater, like a theater, like a stage and like a curtain. So the curtain part is what will be pulled back. Now, I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that with let's make this piece white. Not sure if how I'm gonna do that yet. I want this to be 7. If I do 5, is that big enough? 5. So I want it to be like a normal card size. I think this will work. Okay, we're gonna make this white. And I know I'm gonna have to do some print or test cuts. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. I definitely clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. All right. I gotta open up my notes so I can. Okay. All right. So let's get theater pieces in here first so I can kind of put it together, and then the mechanism part of it we'll probably do last because that's going to definitely take the most time besides looking for actual images. So theater. I mean, I like... So I'm just going to pull this in here because I kind of like the top parts. So I'm going to contour this. I'm going to get rid of the people. You know what? I'm going to keep the chairs. What I'm going to do is actually duplicate this piece, contour, get rid of everything else, keep the chairs. So I do kind of like those chairs. So I was thinking about having some chairs in here. Maybe slicing it and having like almost like a little walkway down the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then what if now I'm just gonna do this for now. I'm not saying this is going to be what I use, but if I put this in here, just to weld these pieces together. Combine, unite, I'll just unite them. That would be like the top part. That'd be like a nice deep red color. We'll make that width 7. So then that's where I would put that. Again, not sure if we're going to use that yet. Just going to look at some other options, see what comes up in here. Like, I don't know. That's, I mean, I could do, no. I mean, I could almost, okay, let me just get the red pieces. So, okay, let me get a shape, a big old square, make that into a rectangle. Slice. I'm thinking that could hide a lot of oh man, how am I gonna do that? Okay. So do I get rid of this side? Or the other side? I'll get rid of this side. Slice. In front. So So that would be over top of that. That would be gone. In my head, this worked really well. Okay. So this would be above that. This part. Let's put this up here. Size of the card, bring this down. And then get another square rectangle. Let's get rid of some of that up there. Size. Okay. Bring the front. Slice. I got two things of chairs. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. I might just use like this upside down. Shift. Oh no. And then a bunch of them across the front. So I'm just putting stuff down for now. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do this. My mind's going all over the place here. Okay, that would block some things. All right. That would be there. Okay, I like that idea instead of those chairs. These I can move around. If I need to overlap them like a little bit, I can. Okay, so obviously I'll make those the same color. Because I don't even know if this piece will need to go right there. Just having this one side though. I'm going to move these out of the way for now. Let's work on the curtain. Okay. So the plan is to actually make it where a curtain opens. And that's why I got rid of the one side. So I need... This is where I was thinking I could use a piece of fabric. If I had fabric. I mean, I have... Hold on, I'm turning around. If I could figure it out. I do have dark red. Definitely. Oh, I just made a mess. Hold on. Oh, I just made more of a mess. Okay. Uno momento. Somehow I went to grab one piece and I grabbed all the felt out of there. So, okay. I may try it with that, but I'm not sure if I can get it to work. So my original plan was to use paper. It's just gonna take a lot of score lines. So it would be like going across here. Oh man, I really hope this works. And then, okay, so that will just, it's gonna have to go over top of that. And then we're gonna have space there. Okay. Alright, so how would I do that? I'm thinking. It's all in my head and it's hard to explain what I'm trying to do. Let's bring this to the front. Okay. So this would be popped up. So then we don't need that much. Gotta have room for this to go. Oh, I see why I did that, because it goes, we need to make this a little bit taller. So this would be popped up on here, there, and there. And then let's make this red because it's throwing my eyes off. It's black. So would I glue that side down? Do I take this strip, glue that strip down? I think that's going to be the best move. I'm going to have to put a bunch of score lines in this. So hopefully I kind of understand what I'm trying to do. So that side will be glued. Okay. Let's say that many. We'll definitely need more. Align, distribute, align, bottom. Okay. And D. Okay. I think we might just need that one more. So I'm just going to select all the score lines, align, bottom. Put those. Oh, we do need that one more. Align, bottom. Is that what? Oh, that's that thing. I'm like, what? What is over here? No. This. Move that out of the way. Seats. Okay. I'm going to group those together. My plan, I think you can see what I'm trying to do here. Shift, there we go. Attach. So then that will crinkle up, you know? But how I do the other part is I will need what's this, like a spin and slide disc. So this will get a couple circles. Those go on the inside part. Command D. Those go behind the white piece. That's too big. It really just needs to be about ½ an inch. We'll go 0.6. There we go. That will go like on there. Alright. So I think this will all make sense. I know it's not really making sense right now, but I said, in my head, it's like, got it down. Okay, so there. So now I'm going to move this piece, and I'm going to get a rectangle. Unlock it to make it a rectangle. The width, let's do 5 by 0.25. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Command D. And what I'm going to do is hold on to that. I'm going to align these left. Okay. And I'm going to combine those two pieces. And I'm going to select that and this back piece. I'm going to slice that. So that's garbage. Garbage. Okay. So these pieces will go in the back. Okay. I'm going to save it because that was giving me an issue there. Theater card. I'll rename it later. Oh, I just saw your thing, Jamie, as I was doing it. I'm like, I don't know if my mouse is dying or what, but I did not like how that happened when I'm so far. Okay, now it's starting to work in my head again. So I glue this side down. That would be glued there with a spin and slide disc and another spin and slide disc there. And then this would crinkle down, but then you have to ask yourself, well, how does it work? So on the back side of this, I would put this part, I think you can do like a couple spin and slide discs glued to the back, but I think what I'm going to do is cutting out a couple bigger circles with my laser engraver and gluing them together and then putting them on the back. So then you're going to need a string. So the string behind this white piece, because we'll have another piece behind here, but the string will go around. Okay, let's just say, let's duplicate that. That goes over here. Bring to front. So it's almost working as like a pulley. No, I think it would crinkle. Did I say it wrong? Is that a word? Is that what I'm thinking? So you would put like one or two just for strength of the spin and slide discs on there. I was thinking you could possibly use like pop-up dots. I just don't want it to get stuck on there. So I was thinking putting that there, and it wouldn't be this big. It would be smaller than that. It just needs to go around it. And then, so the string would come around here, come around this, and then it would attach to this one, and this one down here. Bring to front, which would be behind here, which is attached to this piece. So then, like, you would glue the string, or wrap it around here twice, wrap it around here twice, and like tie it back there so it's attached to this. So then when the string, the other end of it is over here, and that's where this piece would come in. So you bring this to the front, and we got to make a spot for it because I want to put it where the string is going to come through this piece of paper, and it's going to be kind of hanging down here. But you would pull on that string, and then it's going to go around here, and then it's going to open the curtain that way. and then it reveals whatever you put on the stage. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully you see my envision here. That's kind of where my brain is right now. That was like all morning, not morning, whatever time it was. I was like, okay, I have a really cool idea. And at first I was thinking about, I'm going to run you through this, was 2 separate curtains instead of 1. And it was like another pulley system where you like pull and it comes around like that. So that this one would fold this way, and then you would pull another rope over here and it would come around and pull this one. But then I figured this would be easier to just do 1 curtain. So that would go like that, glue that down, this would open. And I might try it with, the issue is with, hold on, this is what I found a minute ago, this red felt. But if I do it with the felt, what I'm thinking about doing, because it's not going to glue to this, I'm going to have a time and a half unless I use a different type of glue. But I could probably use like a brad in there, maybe, to go through it. But yeah, that's the other issue, is it might be too, because it's, I mean, it's wavy if it's this big, but I'm not sure if it's going to be able to, yeah, I think the paper is going to be the better option here. But I did want to say you could try it. I will try it. I will attempt a test cut, and I'll just let you know how that goes. Oh yeah, that would work. A little old. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I feel like I have talked a lot. Okay, so now to finish this part. So those are covered up. This would be in the back. This would go on top of this. Popped up. So do I, but will that's going to get in the way unless that's popped up really high. So that's the other thing. So, because those are like 1/2 inch or like little under 1/2 inch folds. So this would have to be really high up. I mean, I could put it up 3 or 4, since it's not like a folding card, although it's gonna be kind of thick. I would go there. What if I brought it down? Hold on. This is where we're going back to the images. Theater. What would you call that? What's the top of the curtain? Theater curtain top. Okay. Is this one piece? So really just kind of like the top part of that. Like this. Okay, so contour. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That piece. Again, it's the same issue. We gotta contour some more pieces out of here. Where it's gonna be taller. Got that same red. There's the curtain. Valance? Is that what that's called? There's a word for it? What if this is kind of a crazy idea? Okay. just made it longer and then put, now I don't know if this is gonna work. Uh-oh. Like that. 7 inches. I kind of like this one though. Can we do that with this one? Put that there for now. So I'm thinking about adding a score line. Okay, hold on. Let me see how big that is. That's way too big now. So let me bring this back to the size it was a second ago. Okay. And then we just add a rectangle to this. I always grab a square. I'm going to duplicate that just in case if I don't like this. Now I'm just going to make this 7 inches wide, so, and then I'm going to align to the left and combine, unite. So Command D. Where'd that one go? Oh, it's back there. Okay. Bring the front. So instead of like popping it up, I was thinking of putting a fold in it. It wouldn't even need to be that big. Maybe like that. We could still pop it up. But this piece, so duplicate, not duplicate, turn this. So when it's folded, those score lines fit into that score line, those score lines. So that's the space that you would need. Close that. So that would go there. We're gonna get rid of that. I like that idea. So I'm going to attach that to that. So this part would glue down. This would be a valley fold and a mountain fold, and then this would still hang down in front. That would be glued, and then hold on. I need a shape real quick. I need a square, my handy dandy square. So then that's kind of telling me, okay, so this part is going to be flat. So then this part, that's going to be the top, like that's going to be facing the ceiling. And then that's where that would come down. So we need to make this slightly bigger, and then that will fold down in front of that. Do you understand? Do you see where my sight is on this? Hopefully. So we can pop that up still if need be. These will fold into underneath that piece. This will be hanging out the front. And then this piece, let's bring this to front. This needs to be matching our colors here. This will be the curtain on this side. So, okay, so since that's going to be glued or popped up right there, so we're going to keep that for now because that's going to be kind of where we're going to put the rope on the back. A square. You know what? Let's not do a square. Let's do another circle. Duplicate. So there. Let's make this 0.25. 0.25. It's a 1/4 inch. So that. This will go on the back, right? No, because you want this up front, except for you want that other piece on top. So bring the front. So that will go like that. Thank you, Jamie. Save. Okay. So I don't think I need that top piece. Really, I think I just need the side to put right here. But we're gonna have to pop this up. So if we pop this up, we're gonna have to pop that up, and then that will come down. Okay, so a few issues here. So really, we only need this to be as tall as this piece here. Okay, so handy dandy. Slice. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this. So then this piece will go there, popped up with this other curtain piece, and it will be behind that piece, and then this will just scrunch up. Like I was thinking I could have this, let's just say, duplicate, it's up here, flip horizontal. I could put that over here as well, but then I'm losing space here. I mean, it's gonna already be scrunched up once this is, I'm not sure if this is what the word I'm looking for. Scrunched, closed, opened. Bring the front. So then that's like that. So really, because the top line here, this gray line, will be even with this. So we could technically just glue these to that front of the curtain there, and then that gives that whole curtain that room there. I mean, that looks nicer, I think, than what just having it. I feel like this looks more finished. And then putting this in the front piece here. But if we glue that, maybe I just put it here, but then you have a hole. So just don't glue that section, Alex, duh. Just leave this part, no glue here, no glue there. You can glue everything else, but this dot and this piece need to slice. Oh no. Okay. Now I need to move this piece and select that white piece, slice that. So those should line up. So this piece, everything's in the wrong spot. Send it back. Curtains will be up about there. that going to be an issue? That should go there. This will be in the front. About there. Then we got our little stage. And you can't see where that string will come down, but the string will come through here. Oh, that's what we need. Hook. Curtain hook. Now it's not weighted, so you don't technically need that. I didn't type at all. Okay. What do those things look like? Because that's not what I'm... sconce? Sconce. I don't know how to spell sconce, I just realized. I don't think that's right either. Is a curtain sconce a thing? Curtain. Tie back. You know what I'm looking for, right? Like, it's like a hook. Hook. Wall hook. Wall. Hook. I can see it in my head. I knew that's what was gonna pop up. Scouts. Thinking. Okay. Let me do curtain tie back. Tie back. Okay. So what if all right. Curtain. Oh wait, what was that? Something similar to that. How would I do that? So if I put like a pop-up dot, not pop-up dot, like a spin and slide disc, or like wood cut out here, and then put a piece of paper over the top. Curtain rod hanger. Let's see. Thinking. I'm thinking of, can I just, I'm gonna curtain, I don't know if this is, I'm gonna go back to the sconce thing because I have an idea. Again, not sure if I'm spelling sconce right. Curtain hook, or curtain rod hook. Am I spelling curtain right? I'm like looking at it so long. No, I did curtain. Curtain. Oh, I'm gonna do this real quick. Curtain sconce. Closer. Alright. Kind of in the same wheelhouse. Now, if I do curtain, not curtain, curtain. Yeah, I realized that. Yep. Again, Jamie, like as soon as I noticed it, I look back at chat. I'm like, did someone tell me that I spelled curtain wrong? Maybe try searching for rope. Oh yeah, yeah, rope. Curtain rope. I'll just do rope. Rope. Hook. Sconce. It's so difficult. I can picture what I want in my head. It's like straight up and down. It's almost like for a boat tie down. Curtain rod hook. Okay. I almost did it again. Hook. Similar to that. Just up and down. And not connected there and there. Like, if I had a photo of it, I can see it in my head, but it's like curtain hook. Okay. Alright. So it would have to be up on a pop-up. Okay, what if I... Alright, can I make it myself? So... Probably not. Okay, I can do this. It's in my head. Oh, I made it too small. Okay, we're gonna zoom in on this guy. Okay, so 0.25. That should be good. And again, like I said, this will be popped up with a, let's do that by 0.5. I'll just go up here and do that. 0.5. Probably the same size piece of wood will be right there, and I'll put this over top of it. And then I'm just gonna duplicate this twice. Actually, I should have just done once. Actually, shouldn't have done that at all. Let's just do this. Okay, height, width, 0.2. Zoom in again. There we go. It's more pointy though. It's more pointy. What is that? Oh, I can't see the other side of it. Actually, I like that. Okay, get rid of that. Width 0.25. Height. It's going to be so little. What? No, not 1.5. 0.5. Okay. Duplicate. Flip. Vertical. This and that need to align left. This, that, combine, weld. Now select that, align, center, weld. That's what I was thinking, something similar. But in real life, these would be kind of outwards more. But since I'm going to put that piece underneath that one section, I'm going to make this all like a gold color, like maybe a gold foil. I gotta look up boat cleat now because that's probably what they're called. Alright, I'm just gonna deal with this. I think that is what I'm looking for. Okay. Although you wouldn't really see this here. Huh. I didn't think about that. You wouldn't necessarily see that, just, you would see it behind there, but I can't go realistic here because you can't, there's not a way to tie it up from the back. So we're just gonna put this here, down here somewhere. And then, so that will tie around the rope. When you pull the rope, you can put it around that. And then this will open, which it is already an hour, close to. What is that? Oh, that's the extra piece for that. Okay. So these are the chairs. Let's bring all the chairs to the front. Do I just attach all of these? So I was thinking of doing this where just you can have like a little walkway down the center. I mean, that's what it would look like. It'd be a small little walkway. Do I just put a piece of red right there? It's just gonna drive me nuts that you can see white. And then should I put on here, on the front of it, pull rope? Or just have like a little pull tab? So hold on, I'm gonna save. Images, text. that font. Just need it easy to read. Whole. I think I can. Oh no, because I was gonna make this in that bright gold. Now, if I find a good yellow, though, that could work. Or I can put this on there. That's way too small. 12. 15. I just did pull now because I really want this to be that shiny gold color. Okay. I think you can figure it out. I'll just have it long enough where it's kind of on here, and then you'll see the rope and you'll pull it. But we got to figure out, once this is open, to... Okay, let's grab everything. Move everything over. And then it will probably go to about there, I'm guessing. So then this is where our space to put something. And I was just thinking about just putting happy birthday here, like you rock. I think I have to do this, at least for the video right now. This little piece down here. I need to put that little piece of red at the bottom. So this will be it will drive me bonkers. Not doing that. Okay. I mean, I can do the full length of the card, but I don't think I need to do that. So I'm just going to make this a little bit. Like that. There. I like that. And then this will be open to about there. Is my guess. And like I said, you're gonna miss. I mean, even if we're able to pull it all the way back, that's about where we're gonna be at. So let's say there. So if we can really fold it accordion style. Okay, now this is where we have room to do something. Oh, what if I did this piece? Actually, what if I did this piece? And like a little wood veneer right there at the bottom. I feel like it needs to be other places though. So that card. So we need another 5x7 shape for the back. Going over an hour. Width 7 by 5. This, and that's a 2. 5. Enter. No, just white. That will go over top everything and send to back. So then that all the workings will be behind there. Oh, I'm not. I'm thinking now I just need to put like a happy birthday thing in there. Okay. I just happy birthday. Ballroom. The kerning is all off on that. I know you can just bring it together. Images, advanced search, phrases, kind of like that. It's kind of cool. What about Rockstar? I'm just curious what comes up here. Rockstar birthday. And like the other thing I was thinking is this could be like a graduation card. Like you could put like little people with little hats on there. That's cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just add this to the canvas for now. Not sure what that's going to look like. I mean, I know it's print and cut. I'm not trying to make it print and cut, but it kind of fits what I was thinking. And then if you wanted, technically, since it is all white, you have the back where you can write different things on. I might just go with this because I can't think of anything else to put there for right now. But since, like I said, you could put like little, you could put in the seats, you could put graduating students. But like since it's kind of like a stage, you know, I like that. I don't know, it's kind of centered in there. And then what I'll do is I'll actually, before I put this piece in, I'll see how far the curtain actually opens and all of that. So this would send backwards. Might be here for a minute. Okay, hold on. Past the chairs, past that, past that, past that. Where? Nope, not a part of the attached. There. Not a part of the group. Not in the other group. There we go. This will go send to back. Bring forward. No idea where that went. I like it. All right, I think we're done. Save. Bigger pieces for the curtain, the top and the bottom. The string you'll like tie around those, and those are glued. Maybe even glue a little bit of it. This one is bring the front. This is like the pulley system over here, and then the string will go around that, come down, come out through that hole right there. So that's going to go over here. So that's why now you'll see that. The string will come out there, tie it around there a couple times, and then they'll pull that, pulls this, this opens. Another year rocking. Okay. Honestly, cannot believe that I got that done in just over an hour. Hopefully it all works well. I'm going to do a little test cut, and I will put that together on Thursday. Now, for the people that are still in here, I'm not sure how many people are in here. I did want to talk about this. So, again, we are going to be in Savannah, October 2nd through the 7th. All Patreons are welcome. So, if you guys are interested in going, message Deborah, Holly, or I, and we'll give you more information. But as you can see on the screen here, all Patreons are welcome. Last year was a lot of fun when we went to for the solar eclipse in Greenville, Ohio. So we had a lot of fun, and we just wanted to do this again. So there's no solar eclipse this time, but you know, good times in Savannah. There's a lot of great places a lot of fun things to do in Savannah, a lot of different tours, a lot of different types of food. Again, so if you guys are looking or open, free, I cannot talk. I'm so sorry, guys. October 2nd through the 7th, and you're thinking about going on a trip, let us know. If you're a Patreon, you guys can come. So it is open to all the Patreons. So thanks, guys, for watching this video, and 8 p.m. on Thursday, I will be attempting to put this card together. So come join me then. I'll see you guys next time, and you guys have a great night. I know it's 9 o'clock on a Monday. All right, we'll see you guys. Toodles.